Hello, you guys. Good day to all of you. So I'm so happy that I'm already on my second or third episode. Not sure. Basta I'm pretty sure tapos na ako sa first episode ko for my vlog. And welcome to Jobber Cards, Positibong Buhay. So at this point in time, siguro lang, just to make this quick and simple, this morning or this day, I'll be sharing to you lang the second part of my personal testimony as a person living with HIV because it's not going to be all about HIV lang naman, no? This episode is uh, purely dedicated for all of us to stay inspired, motivated in life, and to stay positive in terms of mentality and our building emotional muscle to become more positive in life. And it's not just a lip service, but it's more on giving you some practical tips on how to be live a more positive living. Diba? Okay ba yun? Kaya nga siya positibong buhay. So, um, on the second part of my sharing, what I will be imparting siguro lang is still a lot of people are messaging me, how am I maintaining my lifestyle, how am I maintaining my healthy life, paano ko na-overcome yung sarili kong, you know, marami kasing mga bullshit voices na lalabas sa'yo, especially when you get diagnosed. That for me, lagi kasi nating ini-associate ng HIV madumi, pangit, hindi maganda, mamamatay, ang daming, sobrang nagkalat ang negative thoughts about it. But also at that point in time when I was diagnosed with HIV, dun ko napatunayan sa sarili ko na I'm not my status pala. In fact, I am more than my status. That's very important to be able to separate from yourself from your status. And it's HIV is again a mental condition and not a death sentence. That I will highlight it again. It can be managed and treated when detected siya ng maaga. So kailangan magpa-test talaga at least once a year. So regardless your behavior, sexually active ka man o hindi, kailangan nagpapatest talaga yan. Para siyang routinary medical checkup na rin. So a lot of people would put morality onto it, I know, but siguro maganda rin that it's high time that we look at it more on a medical perspective. So one of the beautiful things that happened to me siguro after a while, after being diagnosed, is I was able to really come into terms with myself that it made me realize that the moment I give myself permission to free myself from my own fear, my own self-shame, and my own self-stigma, I also give other people the permission to free themselves from their own self-shame. So it's very important for me na realize ko that over time that I am responsible and accountable with my life, that it is my duty to be able to create a safe and loving space within my reach, within my circle of influence. And as time goes by, I think the divine grace of God, universe, whatever you might want to call it, gave me enough strong support system para ma-overcome ko yung aking mga obstacles sa buhay. By the way, meron po akong pulang chikinini sa leeg. Hindi po chikinini yan, birthmark po yan. So, may humor talaga si God, no? Of all the places, sa leeg of all the color, pula. So, isang disclaimer lang yan. Going back, isa po pala sa mga anchor ko ngayon na aking pinanghahawakan 4 years ago when I was diagnosed with HIV. I decided to call my mom immediately an hour after. And in that phone call, one of the most powerful, loving phrases I've ever received in my life, narinig ko in that phone call. So when I called her, sabi ko, Ma, nasan ka ba? Sabi ko, nasa bahay ka ba? Nakaupo ka ba? Kasi baka malaglag sa upuan. And then, I blurred it out. Sabi ko, Ma, nagpa-HIV test ako. Alam niya naman na I do it regularly. And it turned out to be positive, reactive. And then, silence. Diba? Sabi niya, ay, shit. Social, shit. And then, silence again. And then siguro bumuelo lang siya. And then, after a while, sabi niya, okay na rin yan, anak. Sabi niya, I think early detection ka naman. Mas mamamanage mo yan ng maaga. And you know what? In that particular moment of my life, sabi ko, wow, that's very powerful. And ever since then, it has been my anchor. It has been my anchor up to now. Why I am now more resilient, mas nakukuha ko maki-connect sa tao sa mas totoong paraan kasi ako po is what you see and what you see is what you get. So, ganun po talaga yung pamamaraan ko ng pakikipagsalamuha sa aking kapwa. And eventually, I was able to use my tragedy, ika nga, or my challenge into my own platform. Into my own platform. Sabi nga ni Tyra Banks, di ba? When she was talking to one of her candidates na merong pachi-pachi sa mukha na puti dun sa America's Next Top Model, sabi niya, I want you to take your tragedy and use it as your platform. And I took that personally and I said, yeah, I will use it, whatever I have right now, to be able to create a more positive ripple effect to the community. Yun. That's why it's the name of my channel. It's the name of my YouTube. And hopefully, this channel can inspire more youth, more young leaders, young generation. And that's why right now I'm going to different schools right now, and hopefully in my next few episodes I'll be sharing with you yung mga aking campus tours to different universities, doing my talks about HIV awareness. And in fact, I'm not focusing on my status alone, but actually I propagate love. It's my love story, being able to receive love from my mom, and most especially with myself. Again, yun nga, sabi ko, no, true love, forgiving myself, and being able to move on, and owning this gift of life that I have, to forget the past. And just to end, I remember when I joined Poge way back in 2014, di ba doon meron kang ihahalin tulad na bagay, paano mahalin tulad ang isang bagay sa buhay mo. And I remember, ang bagay na nahalin tulad sa akin nun was walis tambo. So yung walis tambo, and without batting an eyelash, sabi ko, mahalin tulad ko ang walis tambo sa ating kakayahang walisin at burayin ng ating nakaraan. Ang bawat isa sa atin ay may mga pagkukulang o pagkakamali in the past, but it doesn't really matter because God gave us the capability to erase it. All we have to do is to repent, magsisilang tayo, at lahat ng ito'y burado na. Kinakailangan lang natin ng pananampalataya. Pak! Tsuktsakera! So I won the daily, I lost the weekly. But little did I know that a year from that, yun, I would be experiencing one of the challenges of my life that is turning out to be positive. And as I connect the dots backward, parang it's a preempt. Hinanda ako ng Diyos talaga to where I am right now. So all you folks out there, whether you're negative or positive, I'd like you to always remember that our self-worth is not based on our status or even on the amount of money that we have or the number of cars that we have. Of course, money is good. It will pave the way for us to be able to help more and to be able to create more happiness in our life. But always remember that money is just a means to be able to create a lot of opportunities for me and other people. And I think the most important thing to measure success for me, in my own definition, it is measured, I think, with the number of people that we will create positive impact with. Yan. And that is service. Service lang naman. And it was a process for me coming out from a fearful, judging myself before. But eventually, I was able to overcome it. And siguro na rin by the grace of God. So just to end, I'd like you to just have a more positive living mentality. And in my next episodes, magkakaroon pa tayo ng maraming guestings for me. And my only intention is that to show you that whether you become positive or not, you can still live a normal life and you can still live a happier, more positive living life. Yan. Tama ba yung English ko? Anyway, a more positive life. So, God bless, and I hope to see you again. Please don't forget to click like, and subscribe. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.